watching. Today I'm working more on my stock market analysis, or tonight. I'm working more on my stock market analysis. I want to get a model which predicts returns and then add a portfolio layer to that to make picks. So here is the progress on that. So here this slide I'm showing trying to train it with different number of stocks in the training universe. So I'm getting the highest 1,000 stocks for liquidity, and then filtering out any outliers like huge drops or things that are worth less than $15. And the point of that is to exclude random noise, which is going to hurt the model performance. And then I select some amount of the lowest stocks remaining. And so here you see that this is with selecting the 10 lowest stocks, so a universe of 10 stocks for every month. This is a universe of 50 stocks for every month, and this is a universe of 500 stocks for every month. So including more stocks seems to do better. And then here I'm looking at the performance for the number of picks that I make per day. So this is the return layer. This is the portfolio layer. So this is for doing 500 picks. And now I want to get the other ones. So let's open up the code file. Oh, let me put a comment in the chat really quick. We found love in a hopeless place. Good evening. Thanks for watching. I work on this project every day, comma. Subscribe if you'd like to follow along, exclamation point. Yeah, and of course this is not financial advice. This is just entertainment and me messing around with computers and trying to make money for myself. And I've lost a lot of money in the past, so don't listen to me. So let's pull up the terminal. Could I get the bar on the bottom here? No. Okay. It'd be good to show it on the top screen. Terminal. Okay, and then is anything changing on this screen or is it stuck? Yeah, it's changing. Cool. Okay, so this is the terminal. Let's can move that over there for now. And let's go to desktop, work, stock market model, stock market tool. Okay, then VS Code, open folder. Know how to make them stop and stay at the zone now. The club can't even handle me right now. To me, I go all out. Alright, so that's picking 500. Now let's do 100. Handle me right now. Desktop, work, stock market tool. No, I'm already there. We need to activate the Conda environment. And then let's run the file. Python 3, portfolio, picks.py. What? Stock market tool, ls. The zone now. Oh, x. Python 3, portfolio picks. Tub can't even handle me right now. What happened? Why are we not getting the S&P? Oh, the server. I turned the server off. Damn. All right, let's open a new tab. CD dolt. Let's go to the database. CD stocks. Dolt. SQL Server. You know I know how to make them stop and stare at the sun now. To me I go all out. Club can't even handle me right now. Put your hands up. Okay, good. So here's the performance versus the S&P. Know how to make them stop and stare at the sun now. The club can't even handle me right now. Alright, so that's with 100. Now let's do 50. Run that. Oops. So 50 there. And we need to change the title too. What did I say? That's max positions. So here we could just say number of picks equals max positions. What is this song? Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I don't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. Tell me I'm too young to understand. Say I'm caught up in a dream. Life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. Alright, so now let's do 20. Is that better than 50? I'm pretty sure it is. And I'm older. All this time I was finding myself Another thing I have to do soon is define criteria that invalidates my Bitcoin assumptions. Finding myself and I couldn't know I was lost. Look at that. That's clearly better. Okay, now let's do 10. And what is, it's the 27th, 28th on my computer, but my computer's on East Coast time. So we have 28, 29, 30, 31. By the end of the month, I should have something that gets the picks at the beginning of the day or before the day starts. Evolution. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. 500, 100. I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know. What is that, 20? So 500, 150, 20. Oh, but I didn't show the 10 one. Oops. Okay, the problem is this is a bull market. Man, it keeps doing better. Did this one get up to 0.7? And a hole in the ground? No. Around and around. Head of the night. There's a wrong and a right. A hole in the ground. Is around and around. Mm-hmm. Alright, now let's try for 2. Man, I went around and around. There's a wrong and a right. In the ground. Goes around and around. In the mid of the night. So if I only pick the best 2, I do even better. So what if we just pick the one best choice? Ooh. Why is that doing 5 positions? That seems like it's picking 5. Wise men fly. So let's just do the top one stock. Okay, so it's starting to get volatile though. See, when the S&P was doing fine, this got crushed for a bit. I don't know, that might be fine. So if we only pick the top position, oh, there we go, so it is working. Okay, so that's like the best. Do 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 do. Okay, now let's go. Let's see if it remembers. I don't want to give an image. Whatever. Goes according to the rules and But this goes against my intuition, which is that a higher number of stocks lowers volatility at least to a point. Do 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 do. Okay, then we want to add LGBM v5. LGBM v5 should be training on v3. You can't deny. Yep. I just don't want to let go. I just don't want to let go. When they gonna stop breaking my heart? I don't wanna be another one. Is that you, buddy? Oh, you're just making a comfortable spot for yourself. Good laddie. This is a classic quantitative finance dilemma. Signal decay versus diversification. Your intuition about diversification is correct, but your observation is also mathematically sound. Here is the explanation of what is happening, why it is dangerous, and how to robustly test. Signal dilution. Your light GBM model outputs a probability score. When you sort these scores, rank 1 is the trade the model is most confident in. Yeah, okay. Basically, I'm trading off volatility and returns. Okay, so let's run this and call it V portfolio picks V2. Here is a modified version of your portfolio picks designed to run grid search on N and calculate robust metrics. I don't really know what to put in for the description. Okay, let's run it. Exit out of this plot. This might take a while. I think it's trying to find the optimal N. No, it's not. Oh, it ran the same script. Oops. Portfolio picks v2.py. Prid. Run back test is df. Key error pred. So it should go 4D and 8. Hadoop. Hello. Hello. Reach the place, numa numa ye. Numa numa ye. Numa 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 ye. Backtest strategy, test data. Wings of bliss, numa numa ye. Numa numa ye. Numa 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 ye. Uh-oh. There might be data leakage. Numa 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 ye. When you leave, my colors fade to gray. So let's change this to 0.9. Where is he? Are you whining at me? What you want, buddy? I think I know what you want. Is another baby all that you want? Okay. Why'd it quit? What the hell? All that you want is another baby. It's not getting all of this for some reason. All that she wants. Oh, it didn't even finish writing. Maybe. Okay, pull the terminal back up. Okay, and I'm gonna check here to make sure. LGBM v5. Where are you? All that she wants is another baby. Okay, that's a nice plot. Sharp ratio, number of positions, max drawdown. So this gets risky, but then smooths out. Wow, that's really nice. Okay, so let's look up about the Sharp ratio. Buddy, come here. Oh, you're right here. Come on. Come on. Work with me. Let's read about the Sharp ratio. Measures an investment's risk-adjusted return calculated by dividing the excess return by its standard deviation. Ratio over 1 is good, over 2 is very good, and 3 is excellent. Okay, so the only one that's good, less than 1 is suboptimal. Hey, stop. So return of portfolio minus risk fee rate. Divided by standard deviation of the portfolio's excess return. Okay, so if this is negative, then we're not beating the S&P. So Sharpe ratio is calculated from get metrics. Daily returns dot mean why did you calculate Sharpe in this way? Oops. Why did you calculate Sharpe like this? Oops. Why did you calculate Sharpe like this? Investopedia says it's daily returns. So I think it's already subtracting. Rets IV, run back test. Run back test. Don't want to do equal. We want to weight by the inverse volatility. Okay, now let's do that. So that's with equally weighted. This is with the inverse volatility ranking. Similar. So that doesn't really change anything too much. Let's read more about what Sharpe ratio we want. Standard deviation, blah blah blah. Sharpe ratio is one of the most widely used ways to measure risk-adjusted relative returns. It compares a fund's historical projected returns relative to an investment benchmark. Calculating Sharpe ratio is most favorable. Blah 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 blah. Oh. Rets IV run back test. Okay, so net return is grosser. So gross return is weights time candidates. Yeah. So back to this question. Says it's the return minus risk-free return in the numerator. What, buddy? Oh, you want out? So what do we do with this? This seems like it's good, but we have a max drawdown of 0.5, which is bad. 10 stock seems nice because we're getting a positive Sharp ratio. Oh. So the max drawdown doesn't vary too much. Max drawdown here is 0.27 or 0.268, say. So 0.27 max drawdown here is 0.22. That's not so much worse. Yeah, okay. It's a fascinating and highly revealing. To answer your direct question, no, the strategy is not trash, but it's extremely fragile. That sounds like trash to me. Striking feature of your draw. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Psychologically. Well, we do have a filter on here. Okay, so let's make another one. So we have results. We also have predicted returns. And let's also make one for tickers. And then here we can say info df is equal to pd dot data frame. Okay, first we have date. Df of date. Dates. That's sorted by date. Okay. So date is just dates. Ticker is tickers. And then what's the other one we had? Predicted return. Ret is predicted returns. And then return that, and also info df. And then run back test. Where's that called? Just put the debugger in here. Then we have to import the debugger. Okay. Do 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 do. All arrays must be of the same length. DDF. Okay, so predicted is already in df. So when we do run back test, we're doing it on test df. Get rid of this. Run back test. So for each n, run back test. So it is in run back test. So tickers. Oh, that's why. I never did tickers. So tickers dot append. Candidates. And then we can make this. That should work. Return that. And then when run back test goes, we want to get info df. And then we could say if n is equal to 1. Put the debugger in. And we want to look at info df. No, we could put the debugger there. And then say if n equals 1, info 1 is equal to info df. Then at the end we want to look at info 1. Oh. Should be parentheses, not brackets. So for each D in dates, okay, so I don't see why this is getting thrown. Let's just say print len dates len results len tickers. Candidates. Okay, then let's do want to say for n and n values, get info is equal to true if n is equal to 1, else false. And then here we can add the argument get info is equal to get info. Rough alone. Okay. Alone. I made some changes to the script, so I can look at the pics. Why do I get this error? Oops. Oh. DDF of pred. So let's say day df Okay, so if there are no candidates, then we do predicted returns dot append np dot nan. Then predicted if get info is equal to true. So we could just move this. Put it. So pred is equal to day df of day df dot account symbol in tickers, right? No, in candidates. Listen up, there's a story of a little blue in a blue world. I think that is good. Blue himself. Whatever, I'm just doing it for one, so it should work. Nobody to listen to. Okay, so if we want to get info, do this. Otherwise, just return this guy. What? So it's just... Oh, replace 0 with some really small value. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. Yeah, I'm feeling alright. I'm good. Dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die. Alright, I need a better song. Unhashable type series. All the things she said, running through my head. 203. Enough. Nobody else, so we can be free. All the things you said, running through my head. This is not enough. This is not enough. Oh, so it's still there. On 62 and get by the ADF dot account symbol. And it's out of my, all the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. Okay, maybe I'll just do that. Is not enough. Have I crossed the line? All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. Running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. This is not enough. This is not enough. Okay. Now, what I call that one? Info one. Let's get out of here and see what are the picks we're making. 527 rows. Wow, so it's getting 321 unique tickers. Okay, where do I go from here? Okay, so what do I need to do? Basically, it seems like this n equals 1 strategy is working. So it seems like n equals 1 is the best strategy. We are not picking the same stock, for example, NVIDIA, every day. Results below. Change this results at right. Just run this in the terminal. Okay. I'll just save it. So when we're in the debugger here, let's save info1. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Whatever, I'll put it in a script. Okay, now let's delete this crap. Oh man. I hit my rate limit every day now. I am a rock star. I'm gonna show you tonight I'm alright. And I'm a fool, so what? I am a rock star. I got my rock moves. Okay. And I don't need you, and guess what? I'm having more fun. And now that we're done, I'm gonna show you tonight I'm alright. Python 3. Okay, so let's see if this runs the same thing. We should get the same plot. Yow, that's a lot of crap. You let me fall. So what? I'm a rock star. I got my rock moves, and I don't need you. And guess what? There's no plotting that happens. I'm gonna show you tonight I'm alright. No, I don't want you tonight. You weren't there. Holy shit, that's a lot of printing. So what? I got my rock moves. It never got around, I think, oh, there it goes again, printing a gajillion numbers. Okay, where do the numbers start? Hmm. What do I want to do? Oh, sniper test. And what's the other one? Have it tonight. Alright, let's see if it does. Oh, still writing it. My God. Says see you later, boy. What the fuck is printing? There's literally nothing printing. He says see you later, boy. He says see you later, boy. Damn it. Just trying to catch that before it took off. He was a skater boy. She said see you later, boy. Gotta activate the condo environment. Oh, good. Okay. Queue error. Columns not found. That's why it's printing. So 239. Huh? Oh, line 52. To decide.
Mr. Pat,
You're going to bed?
you know your blinds are open, right? Opened them this morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind people spying on me.
Okay.
Night, Mom.
Good night.
Have a
See
good
you in the
night.
morning.
Okay, see you then. Love you lots. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Okay, so let's say line 53. Hey, Cade. What do you mean? Why am I not using AI for what? I'm using it to help me code. Any higher level stock stuff with AI, I'm lost. It's doing some magic behind the scenes. so this is line 73. Oh, nice. Finally, this works. Threshold over 5 is red. Threshold over 0.53 is blue. Threshold over 0.54 is purple. Interesting. Put that there. Cool. So that is it for tonight. Oh, hey, Digital Yojimbo. Oh, well, before I finish, I'll go over everything. So basically, I had this. Where should I start? I've been working on getting a returns model for stock. I was doing pretty poorly. But then I found out that if I train on a big universe of stocks, 500 stocks, and then test on only 100 stocks, I get much better results, which we see here. So then I was changing around the number of stocks to use in the universe, and I found that more stocks is better. I can't, make 500 buys a day. That's kind of crazy. But then I found if I use the 500 stock universe, keep that constant, and then just only pick a certain number of the top stocks, then I get better performance. So it's kind of zoomed out here, but oops. Look here. You can see, so this is with 500. It doesn't beat the S&P. 100, it performs about the same as the S&P, outperforms it a couple times, but underperforms it sometimes too. 50 picks were slightly overperforming S&P. 20 picks confidently over, or regularly outperforming the S&P. 10 picks better, 5 picks better, 2 picks better, 1 pick best. But then this kind of goes against the intuition I have. If you're only making 1 pick, that's risky, so it seems. And so then I'm looking here at the Sharpe ratio based on the number of picks that I do. So for each of these, varying this, what's the Sharpe ratio? And the only one that really has a usable Sharpe ratio is this one if I only take the top pick. Again, that makes me kind of nervous. But then I looked, and so the concern is it's only picking the one stock that did really well over that time period, but it's not. It's picking a big variety of stocks. And then I did this, which is assessing if I do different thresholds, how does it perform? So here you see if we raise the threshold to 0.53, suddenly that is performing very well. If we raise the threshold to 0.54, the Sharpe ratio is even better, but it's getting lower returns. Returns of almost 1.6 though is still killing the S&P. Destroys the S&P in performance. So this is really good. So doing this with the confidence threshold, I think I have a strategy that works. You're filtering and grouping the pool of stocks accordingly. You're not just picking them willy-nilly. What about Catalyst? Yes, I'm filtering and grouping. I have a filter for the stock, so I'm taking the top 1,000 by dollar. It's updating the first of every month, so it goes over the previous month. Get the top 1,000 stocks by dollar volume, then filter out everything that's under $15 a share, and filter out anything that's dropped over 60% in the last year. And that's to remove random noise or extreme outliers. And then from that, I'm picking, that leaves me with some number below 1,000 stocks, and then I'm getting the 500 lowest volatility of those, and then updating that each month, and that's my universe of stocks. What else? No, picking willy-nilly is crazy. I don't know what catalyst means. Let's see, what does catalyst mean in stock portfolios? Specific event or piece of... Oh, yeah, well, the thing is, there's no... it's a quantitative model, and I don't know how do you quantify events? So that's the thing, is catalysts are hard to quantify. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for leaving the comments, people who commented. That makes me look good to YouTube. Subscribe if you think this is interesting. I do this every day, so tune in next time. My next stream is probably going to be tomorrow morning, although nighttime streams seem to do better. What else? Oh, let me know if there's some similar project that you'd be interested in watching me work on. This I really like because it's kind of, it's an interesting live stream thing to do, but it's also aligned with my goals. I've wanted for a long time to get a good stock market model working. And the problem is, it's hard to find the free time to do it. So doing it with live streams is really good because it kind of, aligns my goals. Yeah. Thanks, Digital Yojimbo. Good luck on your journey too, whatever journey you're on. Yeah, and basically that's it for tonight. So thanks for watching. Adios. Have a good rest of your night.